Grandest of granddad's. Listen, hold on. Don't you change that video. I know what you're thinking. This is not the video I wanted to see. This isn't Kelis talking about Beyonce. This is that video. But before I play the clip, just wanted to give you a little rundown in case you're wondering where this stems from or where this is coming from. First, let me introduce myself. I go by the name of the Black Abstract. Please like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I appreciate it if you do too. I'm an avid member of the Beehive, proudly. I don't give a damn what you think about me. So listen, this is where it comes from. I guess Beyonce album got released in another country first before it got released in the States. Why they would do that, I have no idea. But one of the songs samples Kelis. Kelis apparently didn't get the heads up about it, and she's mad about it. So let's check the clip out, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Number one, it's not even like I'm a human being, so I get pissed off and I get ticked off, right? I'm an artist, so I am, as Erica said, I'm sensitive about my shit. The reality is, okay, is that my real beef is not only with Beyonce, because at the end of the day, she sampled a record, she's copied me before, she's done it before, so have many other artists. It's fine. I don't care about that. The issue is that not only are we female artists, okay, black female artists in an industry that there's not that many of us, right? We've met each other, we know each other, we have mutual friends. It's not hard, she can contact, right? Ash Nico, who's what, 20? She's a young white girl. She reached out when she freaking, like, it's just common decency, right? It's common decency, especially because, as so many of you pointed out, as though I don't know, but let me help you, okay? I know what I own and what I don't own. I also know the lies that were told. I also know the things that were stolen. Publishing was stolen. People were swindled out of rights. It happens all the time, especially back then. So it's not about me being mad about Beyonce. Everyone's like, you're all sheep. And I'm talking to the people who are obsessed and blind, just like, oh, like it's so dumb. It's so ignorant. It's so ignorant. She's one issue because it was stupid and disrespectful and she should have at least reached out. But the real issue is the fact that the people like Pharrell and like Chad really is like an amoeba and just, he's spineless. It's a miracle he can keep his neck up. But Pharrell knows better. This is a direct hit at me. He does this stuff all the time. It's very petty. Very, very, very. And the reality is that it's frustrating. I have the right to be frustrated. Why? Because no one had the human decency to call and be like, yo, hey, would like to use your record. Which, by the way, the reason I'm annoyed is because I know it was on purpose. This is not like they were in the studio and it was, no, this was an on purpose direct hit, which is very passive aggressive. It's very petty. It's very stupid. And I'm going to say what I have to say. I don't mince my words. So all of you Beyonce fans, knock yourselves out. I'm not mad like that. It's not about me being jealous of someone using my song. That's the dumbest, most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Like, grow up. I was not thinking about her or no one else. Not even on no shade. Just not thinking about living my greatest, best life, as I always do. So it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that from one artist to another, you should have the decency and the common sense and the courtesy to call, reach out, a manager, an agent, anybody just be like, yo, heads up, this is what we're thinking, this is what we're doing. Even if you're going to do it anyway. Just common decency. Like I said, it's happened before where people at least had the wherewithal to be like, yo, using your record, we understand that like Pharrell totally swindled you out of your stuff. Just want to give the respect because that's what you do, right? No, that's not what happened. So grow up, okay? I don't mince my words. I say exactly how I feel, when I feel it, how I feel it. I don't care who likes it or doesn't like it. It is what it is. These are facts. This is not opinion, okay? These are facts. Here's the issue, okay? This is really not about Beyonce or anything else for that. The reality is, okay, and I said what I said, so still all facts, okay? But the reality is that this is more about the fact that like there's a lot of hypocrisy and there's a lot of nonsense. So we've got Pharrell who did an interview, I think last year, talking about artists' rights and how people should be able to rework their deals and artists should be getting credit for what they've done and all this stuff. Where in reality, when I was signed to him, I had the same manager that he had, and he has writing credits on my records, okay? All my singles, coincidentally. And he never wrote a song, a lyric a day in his life, okay? And so, yeah, that's a problem. Number two, we've got Beyonce, who, like I said, out of human decency and artistry and female, just all of the stuff she sings about, all this empowerment and stuff, I don't talk about it, I am about it, okay? So the reality is, all of this female empowerment stuff, it only counts if you really do it. If you're really living it and walking the walk. Don't just talk the talk. It's real cute and fun to sing all these girls' songs. Like, come on now. Let's be real, all right? And then thirdly, you want to talk about Pharrell time? Oh, because I'm happy. I'd be happy too if I was stealing all kinds of folks' publishing and rights to songs and all kinds of stuff. I actually really wouldn't be happy because it's evil. But the point is, okay, is that there's a lot of hypocrisy and someone has to talk about it and bring it up. And it just so happens that I was thrown in this. This is not like I looked for it. I was actually last night, I was posting on my Bounty and Full page, just doing my own thing. And then I saw one of my fan pages and someone was like, oh, that's a collaboration between B and Kelis. No, it's not a collaboration. It's called thievery because the collaboration, the definition of collaboration, it means that we are working together. There's no working together if you are not even checking to see if everything's cool. That's a problem, okay? I would never do that to another artist. For real. I never have, I never would. Why? Because what's the point? If I like it so much, why wouldn't I just be like, yo, I really like it. Can I use it? What's that? Like, whatever. That doesn't happen, right? It's nonsense because some people, I don't know what they think. I don't even care. The point is something has to be done about it. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm not going to pop off all the time. I'm saying what I have to say because it's true. Okay. But I do think that something needs to be done. It happens to a lot of artists. It happens all the time. And I think that really something needs to change. And this just might be the fuel that I needed to actually do it because honestly, I try to keep to myself and stay out of the drama. But if it keeps coming to me, what else am I going to do? Right? That's all. So say what you want to say. I don't really care.
Kelis woke up today and chose violence. She said, I'm not playing with these people. Listen, I feel Kelis has a right to be upset, especially when you're not getting paid for your artistry. I love Beyonce. I love Pharrell. I love the Neptunes. They're legends. I just think her anger is a little misplaced with Beyonce. And I'm not saying that because, Beyonce is the queen. I just think that Beyonce probably was listening to Pharrell, and he probably was kind of, everything's fine, she's fine with it, blah, blah, blah. I don't think she or went that deep, because at the end of the day, she's an artist as well. When you're deep into your artistry, you're completing a project, you ain't really worried about too much of what's going on. It would have been dope maybe. That's the thing too. I haven't heard the song, so I don't even know what incapacity she used Kelis. She could have used... she might have used one of her melodies. I don't know if Kelis is actually on the record. We don't know what capacity. If anybody knows, post it in the comments. So I haven't heard the song. So we won't hear it till midnight when it drops, which I'll be waiting up for. So we don't know what's going on really. Secondly, you can't be mad at business when that's what this is, the music business. Yes, talent and artistry is part of the music business, but Q-Tip said it best. Rule 2080, industry people are shady. I don't know if that's the exact number. I just made it rhyme. Also, Mystical. It's a couple of things that, what'd he say? It's a couple of things that people don't understand. 90% of this shit is your business and 10% of this is your talent. That's period. It's the music business. She has every right to be mad, especially if they were supposed to split things 33 and a third and she's not getting what's due to her off her first two projects, which were her babies because that's the project she's been working on her whole life leading up into that point. And if you remember Kaleidoscope, that was a phenomenal album. Her second album was great as well. Kelis was a one-of-a-kind artist. She was new, she was different. She was groundbreaking. She just didn't have the luck of the draw to get the notoriety that some artists get when it comes just to the music business. That's sometimes just bad timing. Sometimes you might be a little too advanced for what people are used to or ready for. It's a plethora of things that come into this music thing that for whatever reason they don't pop off like it's supposed to. Now, with that being said, I think that she should get her lawyers, and I think they should follow proper channels. And also believe and truly think that Beyonce probably will handle this some kind of way to make things right, because that's the type of person Beyonce is. So I don't get the anger at Beyonce. She's talking about artist to artist. That's not really Beyonce's job. She's an artist. She's not a manager. She's not the A&R. She's not the production. That's not really her job. Her job is to be creative in the studio and get the job done, and that's what she did. And also, if Kelis knows she doesn't get anything from these projects at the same time, why are you riffing? Because nobody reached out to you. When you just capitalize off of it, maybe if it's getting your name back out there, maybe You know, let's hop on a remix or something. Let's do it the proper way. It's just a way to go about handling things. I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her at all for what she did. I just think the anger should be directed towards the Neptunes, or Pharrell in particular, if that's what you're gonna be angry at. Like I said, Beyonce is an artist. When you're big as an artist, you have people, lawyers, et cetera, that are supposed to handle all these things. And it's being as though the record actually got clear and is on her album, that means the proper channels were actually paid and given who they're supposed to make the record happen. You know, it's not really her job. Yes, as an artist or as a decent human being, you can say, yeah, you can reach out to me, but when somebody's deep into what I just sampled, I just bought a beat online that samples Keith Washington. No, not Keith Washington. Chris Washington. No, I forget the guy's name. The guy that sings "I'm Dreaming." This is gonna be my hit record. You're gonna hear it here. This is my first single off my first project. It's a hit. Everybody I let hear this is like, yo, this is the one. You think I'm reaching out to whatever the guy's name? Yo, I sampled your. First of all, he don't know me from a can of paint. But I tell you one thing, he'll probably get paid because it's his sample. So I'm telling you, for my first single, I'm willing to give not all, but I'm willing to give most of the proceeds or the percentage of the record to this person for his sample. Then the other percentage has to go to the actual producer, and then the rest will go to me because I'm the writer. So. But the whoever owns the record can take whatever percent of the record they want. But I'm not high or ducking or being like, yo, I'm not paying you, blah blah blah. I'm anticipating this record to do great, and when it does, I'm anticipating the person whose record I'm sampling to come in and be like, listen, this is what I want from this. You know what I mean? But it's no way right now I can reach out to that person because I don't know this person. I don't know who to channel to get this person. But I'm just going to do my job as an artist, put the shit out. And if the record does its job, the artist who I'm sampling, people will find me and their lawyer will reach out and be like, listen, this record came out, blah, blah, blah. This is what you owe. And we'll do it straight like that. But I'm willing to just take that on the chin in order to get my stuff out. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't think she's wrong for being upset. I just think that the anger is misplaced. And at the end of the day, you agreed to do business and the business wasn't done correctly. That's on you. You have to do business. This is the music business. You don't trust nobody in it, no matter how young and youthful they look or how if they don't look harmful or like they will do anything. It's the music business. Pharrell, somebody need to make this right. Get a girl her percentages of the record because this could be life changing. I know she just lost her husband earlier this last year. Do what need to be done to help Kelis out. Let me know what you guys think. Post your comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do you think Kelis is right? Do you think she's wrong? And as always, peace, love, and prosperity. And go to prayforbuffalo.com if you want a shirt. Peace.